everyone, it's that time. It is I. Welcome to the Final Cut, and I've got an independent film for you. That's right, it is called Bloody Indulgent, where we get the story of Bert, a very indulgent vampire who just turned his buddy Todd into a vampire, and the two go out on the town. Well, when Bert ends up killing the owner of this low-grade strip club, Bert then hides out with his buddy in his favorite drug den. Little does he know that the strippers that work at the club whose owner he killed, they're out for revenge, and we see how these strippers go hit the town and try to track down Bert so they can stake him, all the while Bert is trying to indulge in some of his favorite vices and bring Todd along for the ride. And this is all told in a very fun and musical way. Yes, folks, Bloody Indulgent is a horror comedy musical, and I had a lot of fun with this film. It is definitely a roller coaster ride of entertainment, and I love going into a film blind because I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I put it in the DVD menu, started playing this kind of catchy tune, like, you know, a song about cherry syrup, and I'm like, oh, these lyrics are kind of interesting. Okay, maybe that's the end song. And no, turned out it was a musical, a pleasant surprise. Now, when you have a musical, you want some musical talent, and who better than Backstreet Back? All right, it's Kevin Scott Richardson himself. Yes, folks, he must have been inspired by their Everybody video that had that kind of horror feel to it, because here he is playing Bert the Indulgent Vampire and playing it to the hilt, and a very well performed part by Kevin. I thought he really gave it his all, which is surprising. Bad, you know, boy band guys get a little bit of, bad reputation, but the Backstreet Boys, they're showing they got some acting talent in that group, and he definitely showed it here with his Bert character, who's very charismatic, very talented, and got his dark side to him as well, though he tries not to show it. You can tell it is there, and he really gives two shits about nobody. Now, his buddy Todd, on the other hand, who he recently turned, on the other hand, he's the opposite. He's not the indulgent vampire. He's the reluctant one, and I loved how these two played off each other. Todd is played by Brandon Heitkamp, and I loved the dialogue between these two. Very good banter, felt very natural. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, opposites in here, especially with Todd being the reluctant one and Bert being the all-out vampire in here as well. There's a great cast around him, including look for Diva Zappa, the youngest Zappa daughter of Mr. Frank Zappa, and she's in here playing Connie. She was in Pledge This. There's a great musical number in here involving zombies that I didn't expect, that was very well choreographed. In fact, all the numbers in here are well choreographed and well directed. This definitely was a more of the Rocky Horror Picture Show type feel than a Poultrygeist type feel, though the musical numbers do have songs that do have a bit of a raunchy spin to them. It is not about salad being tossed, the songs aren't, but they are darker, a little more mature, so that's why I really liken it to kind of the the Rocky Horror Picture Show, or even Repo the Genetic Opera. So it's done in that vein, and everybody makes the most of it. Ken really directs this film well. He also wrote the script, and he moves this film along nicely. We get not many musical numbers, but enough to keep us keep it feeling like a musical and not like they just were doing it for a shtick. It took it serious, yet it also wasn't insulting musicals, if that makes sense at all. This film definitely is one for those who enjoy the horror musical, say your A Little Shop of Horrors, Repo the Genetic Opera, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Done in that vein, done very well with a high production value, some catchy tunes that at the end may have you humming the rest of the day. I know I was humming a couple of them myself. So if you've seen Bloody Indulgent, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe and their friends to subscribe. I really would love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can only do it with your support, folks. I do this because of you. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and until next time, please keep that ticket stub. Come on, hit your marks. Let's do this. Mark on your mark. Bet you haven't heard that one before.